What's up, people? How you doing? It's me, Amin, again, and yeah, I've got an update on MPCA. Sorry, it's been a while, guys. I haven't made a video in quite a while. Got a good excuse. I've been learning how to trade cryptocurrencies. So for the last week or so, I think a week and a half probably, I've been kind of learning how to trade cryptocurrencies, buy low, sell high, and it's very, very volatile. So really exciting stuff, and I might do some videos on it maybe sometime in the future, but need to learn it myself first, start making some money on it, and maybe something I'll share with you guys in the future. But as for MPCA, I don't know what day it is. It's probably day number 100 for me or something like that. There's been some updates with MPCA and MPA, both of them, right? So I'm going to cover both updates with you. The updates came about 2 or 3 days ago. And yeah, I put an update. I explained the updates on my Facebook. For those of you on my Facebook, you've probably seen it, but I'm gonna give you guys an update for my YouTube following. So basically, let's cover the updates with MPCA, okay? Because this is the primary business that I promote on my YouTube channel. This is the one most people know me for recently, and this is, you know, the one I kind of promote on a regular basis. Like I said, I've done over 65 videos for this program, so let's cover it. So what has actually happened? First of all, let's take a look at the dashboard here, and you can see there's a new addition here on the dashboard. You can see that we've got a section here that says new ad pack purchase amount, okay, and new withdrawn amount, okay, available withdrawal limit, okay, that's here, okay, a total ad pack purchase amount, which is here, and total withdrawn amount, okay, which is there. All right, so let me just explain the two changes that have happened with MPCA. And the first change is with the pool system, okay? Now, the pool system, those of you who've been following me, you should already know this, because I've been, you know, doing my strategy now for many days, at least a month, I'd say. And basically the pool system, what it was before, there's pool 1, pool 2, pool 3. Pool 1 was like you get 100% earnings on your ad packs, and you're allowed to withdraw up to 200% of whatever you put in using your payment processor, which is what I've been doing on a regular basis if you've been following me. And then after you go past that 200%, you enter pool 2, and pool 2 was an area where your earnings on the ad packs half. So if you're getting 2% a day, you'd get 1% a day, but your ad packs will still be there, they would remain, but you'd just be getting half of your earnings, right? Now pool 2 was like basically 3 times more, like it was at the capacity was 300% of whatever you put in, okay? And then you enter pool 3, and pool 3 was basically, if you enter pool 3, that's it, it's finished, all your ad packs are wiped off. But by that time you'd withdrawn at least 300% of your whatever you've put in. So if you put in $100, you've taken out $300, right? But then all your ad packs will disappear. So obviously, you know, we wouldn't want to ever go there, right? And those of you who've been following my strategy, you know that what I've been doing over the last month is just basically showing you guys how to constantly increase your pool 1, so you'd never even enter pool 2, let alone pool 3, okay? So my strategy has always been, look, just increase the capacity of pool 1 constantly, so you'd never even have to enter pool 2, all right? So what has actually changed? So now what it is, there's only one pool, okay? There's only one pool, and that is pool 1, okay? So in pool 1, you get 100% of your earnings, okay, on your ad packs, okay? But the capacity is still times 2, so you can only withdraw double whatever you've put in using your payment processor, okay? Now what has changed? If you go above the double amount now, what has happened is they've made it so you stop earning on your ad packs. All right, your ad packs still exist, you will still have your ad packs, but you will just stop earning on your ad packs until you have deposited more funds. All right, so that's what they've done now. It's just literally pool 1, and once you go over that 200%, you stop earning on your ad packs. Your ad packs still exist, they still exist, all right? They're not going to disappear, they're still there, but in order to earn on those ad packs, you just need to deposit more fresh funds, okay? So what has actually changed? If you've been following my strategy, the question is, what has actually changed? The answer is nothing. Nothing has absolutely changed. Nothing at all. Those of you in my team, on my YouTube channel, watching my videos, this channel, if you've been following what I've been telling you the last month or so, nothing has changed. Nothing. Okay, my five-phase strategy is still intact. I'm not going to bring up my strategy now. If you're wondering what my five-phase strategy is, just go into my YouTube channel, look into my videos, and you'll find the five-phase strategy there. But anyway, the five-phase strategy is still there, still works. Everything is still exactly the same. All right. So what you need to do is just eventually at some stage compound outside the system, like I've been showing you, to increase the pool one. Okay. And yeah, that's basically what you need to do. And even when you get to the point, here's the thing, even if you get to the point like where you've increased the capacity of pool one to like 100 Bitcoin, and you've withdrawn like 99 Bitcoin or whatever, right? Even if you get to that point, you're still not gonna, there's a strategy that you're still not gonna go outside of that, because what you can do then, say for example, you want to withdraw 1 Bitcoin, but if you're scared that if you withdraw 1 Bitcoin, you go over the threshold, what you can do then is just add half a Bitcoin, withdraw 1 Bitcoin, add half a Bitcoin, withdraw 1 Bitcoin. Okay. But that's the very last case scenario. You don't want to get to that stage. All right. You don't want to get to that stage unless it's a last case scenario. But even if you do get to that stage, it's still not bad, right? You put in half a Bitcoin, take out half a Bitcoin every day. Put in half a Bitcoin, take out half a Bitcoin. It's like you're putting in 1 to get out 2, putting in 1 to get out 2. All right. So even if that was the case, it's not a bad scenario. Okay. Now, what's the second change that's happened with MPCA? There's fees now. Okay. So before, 1 second, guys. I love my tea. So before with Bitcoin going in and out of the system, there was no fees. All right. Now they have implemented fees now. It's a 2% fee in, 2% fee out. Okay. So obviously they know people are going to be compounding in and out of the system now, right? And they've implemented a fee now. Okay. So here's the thing. There's a few things with this. The fees are absolutely fine. All right, but there's a few things in terms of the actual strategy that you need to remember. But first of all, let me cover why there are fees. Guys, if you know anything about Bitcoin, you'd know that before in Bitcoin, there were no fees. It was almost like 0.00001 Bitcoin fee. Yeah. But now with the whole kind of talk of the Bitcoin fork and all of this sort of thing, the fees of Bitcoin have actually increased now. The fees of Bitcoin have increased, but they haven't increased drastically to the point where it's ridiculous. It's you know, the usual fees are still pennies, like 1 penny, 2 penny, 3 pennies, stuff like that, right? Maybe up to 20 pennies or something per transaction, but that's when it's the fees are quite high, right? So given that, guys, you know, these guys have got to cover their cost. These guys have got to cover their cost. Okay. Also, another thing, guys, is this. It shows that this is a legitimate company. It shows that these guys, they're in business, guys, right? If you go to any kind of company, if you go to a credit card company or any shop, or you know, even the government, right? Everyone's going to charge you fees, guys. Where there's a cost, there are fees. Where there's a cost, there are fees. So these guys, this whole company, MyPayingAds, MyPayingCrypto, they've got over 350,000 members combined. I think it's about 370,000 members combined, right? That's a lot of people, guys. There's a lot of administration costs that's going up. There's a lot of, you know, technical costs. There's a lot of probably like utility bills and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of travel costs. There's a lot of event costs, you know, promotional costs. There's a lot of marketing costs. There's a lot of costs that go behind a business, right? So the fact that they had 0 fees on Bitcoin all this time was incredible, right? So what does this tell me? This tells me, look, the fact that there are 2% fees now, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, you know. At least I would rather them charge me 2% fees and them last for another 3 or 4 years than they charge no fees and they last for another 2 months, right? Which one would you rather have? Think about it, right? You'd rather them be a legitimate business, be in the business for the long term, right, and cover all their bases, and basically be around for a long time, right? Here's the thing with the strategy I've been doing, right, which is compounding outside of this system. I've been doing it now like for the last month or so, right? What I would do now, what I would change now for myself is I would compound inside the system until I reach about 800 or 900 ad packs now. So as you can see, let me scroll down here quickly. Let me scroll down here. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm on about 567 ad packs, but I've got here 2 Bitcoin in my earnings. I've got here, you know, 0.38 in my commissions. I haven't repurchased for like a day and a half now, so I can buy pretty much 24 ad packs here. Okay, so that will take me to almost 600, like 591. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do now is just compound inside the system. Okay, compound inside the system for until I get to about 800 to 900 ad packs. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is compound 1 Bitcoin a day, 1 Bitcoin a day outside of the system. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 Bitcoin out and just compound using that Bitcoin outside of the system. Okay, the reason why I'm going to do that, guys, is because 2% in, 2% out, it's about 4% fee, obviously, like in and out. So it makes sense for me to kind of just build up my account a little bit first now, and then start compounding outside the system, which is basically what I've been advising you guys to do from day one anyway, right? If you see my strategy, I'm just going to pull up my document here. Okay, so if you see my strategy here, guys, this is my 5-phase strategy. So like, long story short, guys, I've been telling all of my followers and all of you guys to basically just compound inside the system, grow your account for at least about 4 months here. Okay, and then once you get to this phase here, then slowly start to withdraw your seed money and start compounding outside the system also. So you can literally compound outside the system and withdraw your seed money at the same time. Okay, but what I've been doing, I'm in phase 3 here, guys. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've just been compounding outside the system here, but that's because my situation is different. My situation is such that I've got referrals, I've got commission coming in, and you know, I'm in a position that is different to 95% of you guys out there. Most of you guys are not online marketers or whatever, so that's why I said, look, just continue along this thing and then get here, and this is where you can start, you know, compounding outside the system. And what that would do, what compounding outside the system does, guys, is basically it increases your capacity, like I've been showing you. Okay, so that's basically the only thing that's changed with me, is I'm gonna now compound inside the system for another month or so, and then start compounding outside the system. Okay, so that's basically it. Now, the one thing I would have to explain to you guys, and this is very, very important, this is very, very important, and it's something that really annoyed me a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna completely say it how it is. This actually really bugged me and really kind of, you know, peed me off a bit at first, because we were led to believe one thing. Well, I was given the impression of one thing, and it turns out, you know, it was, you know, totally different now. Okay, and that is basically leadership commission. Now, I have purchased ad packs using leadership commission, and I actually thought, and I get pretty much 99% of the member base here actually thought that even before leadership commission was introduced, the commission we used to get then was cash commission. So it used to act as cash balance. That's why everyone repurchased using their commissions before. Instead of withdrawing it, you'd kind of repurchase using the commissions, right? Because we were led to believe that acts as cash balance, right? That wasn't the case. Okay, that's why on my calculator here, I've actually had to amend my calculator. So this is what it is now. But these are the figures that I had probably on the last video. You can see leadership commission here, and my withdrawable amount here was 25.9 Bitcoin. But as you can see here, their calculation here is I only have 21.82 Bitcoin that's withdrawable. So obviously they haven't counted any of my leadership commission, which is it's a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. But basically what they're saying now is the leadership commission as of now counts as cash balance. So all of the leadership commission, all of the commission before that we used before to purchase ad packs with, that did not count as cash balance in terms of increasing the withdrawable pool 1. Like, so increasing this pool 1, it did not act as as leadership commission. Okay, so that's basically here. That's why now I've had to decrease it. Even still, the figures are not completely matching up. It's almost matching up, but yeah, that's the only thing that really irritated me, to be honest with you, because I could have been free to withdraw that commissions and then add it again from my processor, and then it would have added as cash balance, right? But it's just one of those things. And like I said, was annoyed about that, but I'm over that now, right? Now let's talk about MPA, My Paying Ads. Okay, so MPA is basically it's the same as My Paying Crypto Ads, but it's the original Revshare. I'm just going to drink my tea again, just 1 second. Okay, so MPA is the original Revshare. Okay, and in MPA there's people, it's not just Bitcoin, there's Payza, Solid Trust Pay, and different processes, right? Now the changes they've made in MPA are basically they've brought it in line with My Paying Crypto Ads. So now they have the same system here, which is that they're only allowed to withdraw like 2 times whatever they've put in. All right, I'm in MPA as well, but you know, I've got a lot of withdrawable left because I haven't withdrawn my seed money yet. To be honest with you, I haven't even withdrawn my seed money. I restarted it in January, same time as I started this, and I haven't withdrawn my seed money because I'm just growing my account, right? Now here's the thing, you know, to increase the pool 1 capacity there, you have to do the same thing. You have to withdraw, you have to put in, you have to put in, you have to withdraw, you have to, you know, say for example you compound with one like $100 or like $1,000, then you have to take $1,000 out, you have to put $1,000 in. Now here's the thing, with Bitcoin the fees are 2%. It's just about manageable. I would say 2% is pretty much the limit of where you want to go with that, right? Now with Payza, there's different processes there. There's Payza, there's Solid Trust Pay, there's different things like that. I don't know if I would do the compounding every single day using Payza and Solid Trust Pay, because the fees could end up being 6 or 7, maybe 8%, just by doing that, right? Just by taking money in and putting money, taking money out, right? So if you're with Bitcoin, if you're using Bitcoin in MPA, then it's still worth doing the inside compounding. If you're using Payza, Solid Trust Pay, personally, I wouldn't do it. It's still worth doing it. It's still worth doing it because you'll still be making money on top. You'll still be making like a good 7, 8, 9% on top, you know. But personally, I wouldn't build something for like a year or so to kind of just pay so much in fees, you know, because you'll be paying fees all the time, in and out, and it's with Payza and Solid Trust Pay, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot, right? So that's the only thing I would say. But apart from that, My Paying Ads has just come in line with My Paying Crypto Ads. Okay, so that's that. And another thing with My Paying Crypto Ads is a lot of people in that My Paying Crypto Ads have actually maxed it out, right? So and they've actually withdrawn more than their capital, so like more than twice whatever they put in. So in that situation, if you're one of those people that have put in, that's taken out more than double whatever you put in, then basically, guys, you need to put more money in to take money out. And the way you're going to do that, I'm going to show you something here. They've introduced a new ad pack. They've introduced it in My Paying Crypto Ads also. So I'm just going to click on this ad pack here and I'm going to show you. So as you can see, guys, this is my My Paying Crypto Ads account. But basically in My Paying Ads also, they have introduced a new ad pack here. A new ad pack. Can you see this new ad pack here? So basically this ad pack, this ad pack, what it will allow leaders to do, people that have completely maxed out the system, you know, completely reached the limit, and they've maxed out all the ad packs and they've withdrawn more than double whatever they put in, then what they can do is they can't add fresh funds. If they didn't introduce a new ad pack plan, then they would not have been able to add fresh funds in order to take money out. So basically what this ad pack here is for, plan 5, is for those leaders who have completely maxed out the system, you know, and they need to add fresh funds in order to take money out. That's what it's for. So if they add like $100 in there, they'll be able to take 200 out. Okay, and that's what a lot of people are doing. And in fact, if you want to do it for the long term, like you take out $6,000 a month, then what they would do is just add $3,000 there, and then that's their entire month's withdrawals covered. So I hope that makes sense, guys. So anyway, I'm in my MyPayingCrypto Ads account now. So let me just go ahead and purchase some ad packs, because you know, I'm going to show you guys. Look, I'm gonna be repurchasing internally now until I reach about 800 ad packs. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see I've got 2.1 here. I've got 0.38, so I could buy 23, 24 ad packs there. It's quite a lot, isn't it? So let's go ahead and do that. That's 2.4 Bitcoin, or about $2,600 or $2,700 worth of Bitcoin there. So 24 ad packs. Okay, click pay now. Okay, I've just bought those ad packs, and it seems like I can buy another ad pack, so that's 25. So let me just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna yep, just gonna select that again, buy another ad pack. Okay, so that's that ad pack bought. Let me just go to my overview and check my account. So as you can see here, I've got 592 ad packs now. I've got 168 referrals now, so it's pretty good considering I haven't been making that many videos lately. 36.6 in total ad pack earnings, and it's all good, guys. I'm probably going to withdraw that commission here, because it doesn't affect the pool at all. So guys, I hope that makes sense. That's, you know, I've tried to explain to the best of my ability. The changes in MPCA doesn't really change anything. The only thing this is going to change for me is I'm going to compound inside the system for about a month or so, and then just start compounding outside the system again. Simple as that. And then the changes, sorry, there's fees as well with MPCA, right? But that's a good thing. And by the way, guys, I've just compounded inside the system now. There's no fees for that. There's no fees for that. So obviously the fees only apply if you compound outside of the system, which is obviously something that you're going to need to do at some point. All right. MPA, you know, is basically the same changes as this, you know, but the maximum withdrawal in MPA is only $200, right? So so yeah, I mean, if you're using Solid Trust Pay or Payza, then you know, maybe you want to compound outside the system for a few months, and then, you know, even if you want to withdraw all of your funds, you can still withdraw. You know, if you compound outside the system a little bit, then you can still withdraw 200, 300, 400% of your whatever you've put in. You know, if you go in with $10,000, you can come out with like $30,000, $40,000, right? So there's, you know, there's nothing really to complain about that, right? It's still possible, right? It's just the fees are going to be a little bit of a hit with Payza and Solid Trust Pay and those processes. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I've got a feeling I've left something out here, but you know, I can't remember what it is. So that's it for now, guys. I don't know what day this is, so I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to try and continue my series of you know, I was doing like a daily income strategy series, so I'm going to kind of pick up where I left off from that, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. And let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think about the changes in both these programs. I know some of you are really annoyed. Some of you in MPCA are really annoyed, and I really don't understand that, because that just shows that you didn't understand it before. You know, if you understood the system before, then you would know that nothing has changed. Really, the only thing that's changed is the fees, right? But even then, that doesn't make a huge difference. I mean, especially if you're compounding inside the system, it makes zero difference. It'll only make a difference when you reach phase 4, i.e. this phase here. But by that time, you've grown your account so big that it doesn't really make that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things, right? So I hope that makes sense, guys. So that's it done for now. I'm going to catch you on the next video, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, until next time, take care. Adios.